is. Did you see the R place in Reddit? Yeah, you can only place one tile every 5 minutes. I was part of it too. It was awesome. All you had to do was have the Reddit app, and it's all gone now. What happened was at the very end, when they finally ended it, they gave everybody only one color of tile, and it was white, and everybody just started, you know, erasing it, and that's what everybody. I was even part of that. I put down one white tile, a couple white tiles, and then like, cause you can only do one every 5 minutes, and then eventually it just all completely disappeared. So now it's nothing but white now, but like it was cool because like at the very end before there was like all this cool art. There was like Cowboy Bebop and like even Berserk, and like it was crazy because people had to work together to make that. Like it's crazy. Like no, exactly. I was watching the streamer that did it, Osmond Gold. I don't know if you were watching him place, and then he told them to build that there, and he like showed the picture of it, and he had the picture to the right so that they could build it while he had like picked out a picture of the Berserk, and then they did that Berserk thing, and then they did Alexander the Great Pot, you know, from Elden Ring. But eventually someone went over it. It was a bummer, so they did that, but then somebody, like other players, went over it, and just everybody like took that over and put something else there at some point. But it was there for a while, and then they did like the things that they stayed was the Berserk thing, and then there was like a memorial to Total Biscuit. I'm not sure who that was, some other streamer or something. Yeah, and then yeah, supposedly he was like a big, yeah, and that's the one they did where he was like holding his chin laughing or whatever. That's like the picture they did. And they did like, so Osmond Gold got them to do that, and like just because he was streaming, it was crazy. And then he would get them to like go after these My Little Pony. Like people kept doing My Little Pony art, and he would have them like tear it down. Like he would have all these players go over there and just like put black tiles all over it, you know, and destroy their like art every time. It was crazy. So like it was something. I was glad that I could like place tiles too. I like downloaded the Reddit app just so I could do it because I didn't want to download Reddit app. But I did it just so that I could oh, I'm about to hit 100 goods on this message for the first time ever in Elden Ring. Curious. A trophy? That'd be cool. I probably won't get a trophy, but oh, it might change colors. I see what you're saying. The message will. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so teleport with me to Agil Lake North. It's like in the starting area. Yeah, you should have it. Agil Lake North. But yeah, no, what were we talking about? I forgot. Oh yeah, the Reddit. Yeah, I downloaded the Reddit app just for the R place. It was cool, and like when you had the app, you were able to pick from the colors. I was gonna tell Jackson about it because I knew he was all about pixel art, but I didn't really know like if he'd be able to figure it out because you'd have to go. Yeah, you have to like find like a group on Reddit, and then you guys had to work together to do it. Like it's gone now. That's the like worst part. It was like a big deal. They added on April Fool's Day, and they last time they did it, I guess, was back in 2017 on April Fool's Day. So they did the 6th. Now they're doing it again in 2022, and yeah, like on the 3rd day it ended. But it was cool. Like they made like posters of it, and like people made posters of like the final picture at the end and like everything. Like I don't know, it looks crazy. Well, yeah, what was that you were saying? Nice. Yeah, no, it was cool how that streamer got them to do that Berserk arc. It was like a picture of Guts, and it was really cool. Exactly, you saw it, and it's like you can really see it like from days away. It's really cool, and it wasn't too big, so it was easy for them to defend it. Like the smaller arts were easier for people to defend. I realized, and that's why people didn't really like attack them as much, you know, because it was just so easy. Yeah, and that's why the Reddit app is like that. Yeah, so now when you go to the place, you can still go to the place, but if you go there, it's just nothing but white now, because everyone's already like, Yesterday was when they started doing that. I could send you a video though if you want to see the whole thing from beginning to end. I like found videos on YouTube where it shows the whole like the art from the very beginning to like all the way to the very end where it disappears and stuff. It's crazy. There's a bunch of memes about it. Yeah, but you could see it. So like I could show you where you can see it when you load up the app. Just close app and reload it. As soon as you load up the app and you see the top right, it shows a symbol. Like next to your picture, that little orange symbol. And if you tap on that symbol on the top right, it takes you there. No, the next to your avatar, that little orange square with the dot in the middle. Yeah, so like that's just like it'll like take you there, but I don't know how long it'll. Like I don't think they're gonna bring it back, but if they do, I don't know, it'd be cool. But nice. I'm like trying to figure out my thing over. So did you teleport to that one spot? It's in the starting area. You have it. It's just it's the one where you got your horse. Yeah, Agil Lake North. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it's Agil or Agil. I thought they said Agil, but that's the dragon. I don't know if you remember it. You probably fought it already. That dragon. Hold on, I'm just gonna put my summon down, and you can go ahead and summon me. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, it's like the same area I showed you where the guys give out 2,000, right? Or no? Yeah, I think it is, right? Yeah, because there's birds over there too. It's just, I don't know. I guess they weren't as practical to kill as the things that are 2,000. You know, those things are really easy, and the birds are kind of like hard to kill. But I mean, like you could kill them and get that much. Yeah, I mean, he's probably right. I never checked it, but like I did kill some of those birds. They're really hard to kill. So that's like part of the problem. But if you can like kill them, you could farm those birds, I suppose. But like I feel like there's not as many birds. So that's the thing. I feel like there's only like tops like 5, maybe 7 birds over there, and then there's a bunch of those other dudes. So you know what I mean, the gray and red dudes. So like, and they each give out 2,000, which isn't bad. But like, if they gave out more, then that would be better, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, no, that art place is really cool. Like I seen people like print out like canvases and like put them up on their school walls. I don't. It was cool. They did so much art, and it was like and I think in the last like little bit, everything was pretty like good looking too. Like it wasn't like bad. It was all pretty nice looking at the very end. Some of the like people's stuff started getting ruined. The like the French people's flag that got ruined. Yeah. So you don't see my summon yet, right? Oh yeah, switch the password to 42. That's what I have it at right now, just so it's smaller. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna further that quest line with the wolf guy too, I'm pretty sure. I'm like positive actually. But first I just want to show you this NPC because I'm pretty sure every other NPC at that area that you've already met, except for this one, and he doesn't go there, but he will be like, you can summon him, you know, for that fight. So It'll be useful to have for sure. What was that? Oh yeah, sorry, let me go back there and see if my summon's still down. I might have to put it down again. Make sure mine's at that too. Okay, yeah, now it's right next to the Grace. Should be seeing it. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll show you the location and then we'll just go into the cave and try it there, and it should work there. I'll like walk you to the, I'll like, yeah, tell you where it is from this Grace, because this is like the fastest way to get to it is from this Grace, I suppose. Hopefully it lets me join you, because not, then I'll just have to guide you there. Yeah. Oh, you can watch my stream, right? Or will that work? Can you see it through the PlayStation though, right? Or no? I'm not sure how you would do that, but I thought there's a way like you could see like your friend streaming on PlayStation. Like that way you could put it in the corner, because I am. Yeah, I'm streaming it straight to YouTube, so there should be a way for you to put this in the corner, I'm pretty sure. Because I want to know how you do it too, I'm curious, like. But if you can't, then, eh. Is it showing it? Yeah, the broadcast. Is it showing it? Okay. Because then you could watch from, like, I'll get my horse out and I'll show you from right where this Grace is. No way, so you can see it? So now you can follow? Okay, cool. We go past the graveyard. I don't know if you've already killed these people or not, but you don't have to, you just run past them. Keep going this direction. There's a Grace over here. I don't know if you've gotten it yet or not. The sky looks really good. Yeah, you can double check. If you have it, then you go to the next area. Okay. Good. Yeah, after you get the Grace, go ahead and get on your horse. Okay, our goal here is to land on that wind tunnel, so the best way to do that would be to go up here. Whoops. Ah, man, I'm trying to get back up here. It's probably a faster way if we go this way. I was thinking we might have to go a little higher, or we might not be able to make that. If you're not close enough to the wind tunnel, you'll die. So yeah, I just went up to the higher elevation, and then what I'm gonna do from up here, I'm just gonna like double jump it, and then as long as you land next to the wind tunnel, you won't take any fall damage. Yeah, like that. So now you're down by the wind tunnel already? Okay, cool. And then we just go this direction, because I just don't want to go too far ahead. And I'll put my summon down right by the Grace in here, and hopefully it'll let you summon me inside here. And this is just one of them. This isn't, I don't think this isn't the one that I wanted to show you with the NPC, but this is just another one that you probably don't have yet. Oh yeah, it's all the way at the end. Oh, my summon disappeared. Oh, yeah. Yeah, did you go the other direction past the jellyfish, I'm guessing? Yeah, so it's the opposite direction, yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, go ahead and get the grace, and then I'm going to put my summon down there. We could do this one together just for fun. If it'll let me join you. If it doesn't, then you can come back to this one. I'm going to show you the other one. Because as long as you have the grace, we can always come back. There's a lot of dungeons like these. These are like, there's all these little mini dungeons, and there's not just these little mini, like, catacomb dungeons, but there's, like, cave dungeons, and then, like, tunnels, like mining tunnels, which are, like, mine tunnels are kind of like the worst ones just because they're, like, the biggest, and then they have, like, pretty crazy enemies in it. Yeah, it's gnarly. They always have these enemies that are super rock hard skin, so every time you hit them, it, like, barely hurts them. Is it working? So it's not, like... Okay, cool. No, that's cool. Yeah, it works finally, so that means we can do something. I'm just guessing, like, some reason the open world is being funky, so we might only be able to do, like, caves and catacombs and stuff at the moment, you know? This one's one too, huh? Yeah, he was. Sometimes they hide and pretend to be statues. That's silly. I forgot that. Watch out for this. This is a trap right here, Caden. Oh, you hit it. But it will hurt them though. So you, like, if you use it properly. This is like the boss door switch right here. This is what they always look like. Usually all the catacombs have one of these. Caves usually don't. Yeah, this is kind of like a catacomb thing, having a switch with the statue, and that's like the one that leads to the boss room. You already hit it, right? The switch to the boss room. This is what the switch to the boss room always looks like in catacombs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, just so we don't have to come back here and get it. There we go. But yeah, there's always going to be one of those in the catacombs. But the caves don't really have one. There's usually just a fog wall with the caves. But yeah, see, that's where the fog wall is. It's always past that door. Oh my gosh, be careful. This is a super small one too. This is like just... are pretty like big and crazy. A bunch of different tunnels, but like this one's like really small. It was just the switch for the boss room, and then here's the boss room. But usually it's like a bunch of levels and stuff and all this crazy stuff, and then you finally find the switch deep in the catacomb, and then like, yeah, you'll see some hard ones. No, it's perfect. I'm coming in with you. I have to wait for you to go in though. This guy's pretty crazy looking though, huh? This is the Grave Warden duelist. So his backstory is that he always wanted Elden Ring, but he could never get it because he wasn't good enough. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know his backstory at all. I remember watching a streamer like do funny stuff like that. They act like they know the backstory, and they say like, "Well, this is, you know, so and so." So I'm like, yeah, I know it's always cool. I always think it's cool, like how people can just start a live streaming. I see even like video games where they're like, where they're like, what do you call it? It's like simulators of people like doing streamers or whatever. Like, it's interesting. Yeah, no, that would work good. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you beat him finally, or no? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he's pretty easy after you get like used to him. He's pretty slow. Oh yeah, and if you're still watching me, so the way we're gonna go now is we're just gonna go down the river past the jellyfish. I mean, even if you're not watching me or the other way, there's usually an NPC right here that you can talk to that's like right next to the jellyfish. I don't know if you already talked to him. Yeah, he helps you. Like when you come up to this trench fight, I mean, when you come up to this trench spot, there's gonna be like a fight against like a red guy, an invader. You're gonna have to fight. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool though. I'd help you, but like it's not letting me join you. Halfway down the stream, there's a cave though to the right. And I wish I could watch. Yeah, you'll have to start streaming yours to YouTube sometime. Yeah, this game looks great. I imagine it's even way better on PS5, huh? Because on PS4 it looks good, but I'm just like, man, I wish I could experience it on PS5. Was there 2 red people? Yeah, there was only supposed to be 1 red person, so if there's 2, then that... Yeah, see, so there is a player invading your world, because there's only supposed to be 1 red person. Yeah, did you get a blue spirit, too? Oh, yeah, you got the gold one. That's the NPC you talked to, yeah, yeah. So it is just the, I see, it's just the NPCs, okay. Exactly, it is. And he, like, helps you. Yeah, and then to the right, there's a cave. I don't know if you found it yet, but as soon as you find it. And if you can't find it, you can just watch the, stream again if you need to. It should be like as you're going to the bridge on the right side, there's a cave. It's kind of way before the bridge though. Like if you look at the map, it's like at the halfway down that river pretty much. Halfway down the blue. Yeah, like as you're facing the bridge, it'll be on your right side. Like way before the bridge. Yeah. It's a cave, so it's like, yeah, basically these are all just kind of like mini dungeons. Caves are like the smallest, I think. The one we just did was catacombs. Catacombs are like medium, and then like the mining tunnels are like the biggest. Like those ones have like multiple levels always, and they're crazy. And then there's also the one that we did in the very beginning, which I forgot to mention. That one's a whole, that's like a, we call those like heroes dungeons. Like the one where you had to run through the poison and deal with the thing running back and forth, killing you. Like, yeah, I think that's what they're called. They're like the hardest. Those are the hardest heroes dungeons. Yeah, you found the cave? Okay, cool. I'll put down my summon then. I wasn't sure if you found it yet. I should have just put it down just in case. I knew you would have found it soon. Yeah, this one's actually a big deal. This one is like a Easter egg to all Dark Souls games. You'll see what I mean. But that's why I had to make sure you didn't miss it, you know what I mean? This one's cool. Yeah. It's down. Cool, hopefully it works. Again. Should. Seems like it was only working for like caves and catacombs. Small dungeons. Weird. I mean, it just worked though. I wonder what's going on now. And it's like still loading for me. I know, it's a bummer. It makes me want to play and make a character and stuff, because, like, I haven't played it in so long. No, it's a bummer. So does it, and you said, does that mean they're not selling the DLC anymore? Like, none of the DLC? That's crazy. Or I'll put my summon down again, see if it changes anything. We'll try it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'll just let you do the dungeon yourself. I want to do this one with you, but it's fine. But, so all of them, really, like, there's no DLC characters left? Yeah, so that, see that, and then how do you get any of the outfits in the game now? You have to just earn it. Yeah, I saw that. That's okay. You can just run through this cave by yourself real quick, and then you'll see at the end what I was talking about. It's a bummer. I actually wanted to do this one with you really bad. Maybe actually when you get to the fog wall at the end, just let me know, and then I'll try to put it up in front of the fog wall. Maybe that'll make a difference. Yeah, we'll try that and see if that works. 'Cause if that works, then I'll definitely be able to help you for the boss fight. Yeah, the coolest thing about all these is they all have a boss fight, so that's why they're totally like fun to do. Because at the end, there's just like a unique boss fight. Yeah, and you can go every other way first and then go to the fog wall. But yeah, back to Jump Forest. Okay, cool. I put my sign down. It should be showing up any minute now. Yeah, I know. It bums me out that they're doing that. Because, like, I got that game when it first came out. I still have the scroll poster that was a pre-order bonus. And, like... And I put it up a while back. That was, like, one of the first posters I put up in this room. I had it for the longest time, and I just never put it up. I kind of just wanted to keep it, like, in a thing. But then I finally put it up, and I was like, yeah, it looks great. And it has, like, Goku, Luffy, and Naruto all in the same poster, which was, like... You know, something that's unheard of, like from like a legit standpoint. It's like not from like some random artist. It's like from the company. Yeah, so that's a bummer. Exactly, like the official artist. I'm saying, like it's crazy because it's like you would never see all three of them on like the same poster. But like there they are. It's pretty cool. And it's a bummer because like every time someone comes in my room and sees that poster, that scroll poster, and they ask, "Oh, what is Jump for?" You know, like at some point I'll have to be like, yeah, well, it was an awesome online game. You can play with everybody. But now it's like, it's over. But it does make me want to play it. Because I bet you anything there's going to be a lot of people on that are going to be like, doing like PlayStation Home too, like that kind of thing. Like how like when those servers got shut down, everybody was on like playing, like saying goodbye. And I wish I could have been part of that. So I'm going to for sure be part of like come like, what is it, August you said is when they're going to shut down Jump Force? Yeah, see, so I'm gonna for sure be playing it like all of August, maybe, and maybe before August too, just because I kind of want to get back. And like, if me and you want to play, like, I don't mind, because like I have it. Nice, because I have the disc. Yeah, can you play it on your PS5 too, or is it only on your? You just that's where all your data is. Yeah, yeah, I see what you're saying. So. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I wonder which person they're talking, because is like I'm pretty sure the main guy who's making 14 now is still doing it, but maybe the person that did like the original art or something. I'm not sure. Cause I'm pretty Yoshi P is still alive. Yeah, cause he's the one that's like been doing a lot of the expansions and everything. But I don't know. Yeah, it was probably was someone they do a lot of like, or it could have been when the because was it the author of Berserk? Did he die or no? I don't. I thought they did a memorial for that in Final Fantasy 14. I saw that everybody was using their Dark Knights and they all had their like Dark Knight swords like sticking in the ground and everybody was just like wearing their crazy armor. Yeah, and they were all doing that in honor of like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, by Berserk. I can see that. Also, are you fighting the boss already or no? Okay. Let me know what happens when you fight. I want to hear it all. It's like unique. It's all like a Easter egg, this whole boss fight. So let me know when you start. But yeah, yeah. Before you start, if you want. Oh yeah, you're already starting. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. He's even in Bloodborne. I didn't know that though until like he's like in all of them except for I don't think he's in Sekiro unless he is, but I don't think he is. Uh, but it's crazy. Yeah, he's in all of them, including Elden Ring. Isn't that a trip? Like, how did Pat just make his way to Elden Ring? You know what I mean? What what did he say after you took the what was in the chest? Yeah. Now what's happening? Are you just fighting him? You killed him? Or did you like let him surrender and then talk to him? Yeah. I know I should have told you because he stops like but I didn't know you were going to keep like swinging. He like puts his hands up, you know, and surrenders. Damn, so he's dead now? Yeah, that's his whole quest line. I don't know how to say like I don't think you can go back because it auto saves, but there's his quest line. You'll have to do it on New Game Plus then. But yeah, no, as soon as he like surrenders, you can just let him surrender and then you can talk to him. You know, a whole quest line. Yeah, like I've already got him to move 3 different places. And now he's like in a way farther area. Yeah, and he goes somewhere else too. Yeah. So whatever, you can take his bell to the old ladies and get some of what he had. But yeah, he had a whole quest line. I'm not sure what he gives out in the end, but yeah, you could always do that in New Game Plus. I was gonna tell you that, but I didn't know you were gonna kill him so fast. I thought, cause like when he goes halfway, he gets a little bit harder. So I thought like you were just gonna like I don't know. At first I thought you were gonna like let him surrender and hear his dialogue, but I also thought that even if you didn't, that like when he went to his halfway point, he would have somehow stopped you, and then like I don't know. But yeah, you were a lot stronger now, because he was like a low. He was like something you're supposed to go to like early game. But it's like it's fine. But like yeah, I know he had a whole thing. But you could take his belt to the old ladies and get like some of his stuff from the old ladies. I don't know how much more he had. I think he could have had like a special item in his quest line, but I haven't even finished his quest line, so I don't really know. Oh yeah, he did have some important stuff that had to do with like Volcano Manor, but that's fine. Like I said, that's all you'll be able to experience at New Game Plus. Like everybody's first game is gonna be like unique, and yeah, no, you'll just have to like do that next time. Like this time you kill them, next time you'll have to save them. Yeah, I know there might have been like a important Final Fantasy creator that passed away, but the one that did 14 um, is kind of still alive. Like he is still alive for sure. I know that because he's the one who led the whole Endwalker expansion. You know what I mean? For us to go to the moon. Yeah, and then he's been doing not only that but every other expansion like Shadowbringer, Stormblood, Heavensward, and then he's the one who did the Realm Reborn. Because at first Final Fantasy 14 was led by someone else, and then it was just it like did really bad at first, and then he came in and did the Realm Reborn, and that's why the whole cutscene with the like Bahamut destroying the whole like land and everything, because that they actually made it part of the story too. Like not only did the game have to get like redid over, but they had to basically destroy the whole like everything, tear it all down, and then redo it, and that's why it's a Realm Reborn. So originally it was just Final Fantasy 14 online, but it did so bad, and it was all wrong, like to where like one flower took up so much like memory because of how many pixels it had or whatever, that it just made the game like all messed up. Like I don't know, like it was just bad. Like you could see players had gotten super far in it anyway, but it was some reason it was just like all I heard was bad. But yeah, and then you get the Realm Reborn, and then that's when Yoshi P took over and he made the Realm Reborn and did that whole cataclysmic story where everything got destroyed and rebuilt. And yeah, and then that was a Realm Reborn, and then he did Heavensward and Stormblood and Shadowbringer, and it's been successful ever since, and it's just an amazing game. And I'm like resubbed right now, actually. I'm like doing like the event stuff, but yeah. Yeah, and did you try to do it on PS4 or PS5? I'm curious. Yeah, because I want you to experience it on PS5, Kate, because it's so much better on PS5. Like, I wish I could experience on PS5. Like, but like, so it's like you have to change your password again, or no, that's what it is. It's just you haven't subscribed. That's the only because you have the right password. Your password's correct and everything. Like your password is wrong. It's just you haven't subscribed is what it's letting you know. Yeah. Whoa. There's a fog wall here that I don't remember. But yeah, yeah. You want to resub again? That'd be awesome. Wow. Okay, and I'm like going back to Redmane Castle, and everything's completely changed. Like it's like now it's like a legacy dungeon out of nowhere. Like there's like monsters everywhere, and it's like they're all holding it off. Yeah, you're watching my stream right now. Yeah, it's crazy. Like these guys weren't here before. These guys with the flamethrowers, like none of them were. I think you've even been through here, and there's nothing here. Remember? Like I don't know how they got here. That's cool though. I wonder if that means those doors are open. Yep, that door was closed before. And it was closed for still closed for you too right now, I bet. Like I'm sure you're making your way over here, right? Or what are you doing? I forgot. Oh, see that is the tunnel. Like I was saying, the mine. Like you'll see it on the map too, how they look different. Like I don't know when you're gonna be able to open your map, but if you open the map, like you'll notice like catacombs like look a little bit different, and then caves look like the icon for caves look different, and then the icon for those tunnel mines that are huge, they look different too. Like it's a trip. Yeah. I wonder what it's gonna get you, like a model maybe, that'd be cool. Yeah, no, either or. Like PlayStation cards are good, and then if he does get you a model, that'd be cool too. But if he doesn't, then that's totally fine. He hasn't got me a model in a long time, but like he did like give me a lot of his old models, and I really appreciate that because I like finished most of his old models. That's why I was asking your dad for some plastic weld last time I was there, because you probably didn't hear that, but yeah, I was asking him, and he didn't have any, unfortunately. But I needed it to finish like some of Michael's models. There's like I finished pretty much 2 of them almost to the very end, but I need some plastic weld, and I could see why he couldn't finish them because they were like really hard. Like two of the parts kind of like broke off, and I kind of have to like glue them on. Yeah, and then like one's the antenna, and normally it's like both antennas are supposed to move, but only one of them can move, and the other one's the one that broke off. And it's like if I want to put that one on, I have to make it to where it's stuck in one direction. And I was like thinking about doing that just because like I was gonna make it look the way it looks in anime and like have it to where it's like pointed up. Because that's how it looked in Robotech. It was from Robotech. Yeah, it was like his brother's Robotech. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The one that was all black and yellow with the skull on it. That's the one. And Michael like painted all the black and yellow on it. It looks great. Like. I know Robotech was great. It was like I think I like it more than Gundam. Like I love Gundam, but I love Robotech just because like it's so cool. I love the story of Robotech, I think, more than I like the story of. But it's hard because I haven't got into Gundam, so I can't be like, oh, I don't like Gundam. It's like I never really gave it a chance. Like I have Gundam models and I like how they look, but I just love Robotech's story. Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Robotech has, or Gundam and Robotech have some really cool models. Like they did a great job with those. And then like the shows are really like I never got to get into Gundam, but I never took the chance to get into it. But it looks good. And then my whole thing is I love Robotech's story because the story was so good. Like how they reverse engineer like the alien technology like that. I think that's just awesome. Like how we reverse engineer alien technology and then create our own Robotech like that. To me, it was just super cool. And then they come back and they want it back, and then starts the war. And then there's like so much. Like yeah, what was that though? Yeah, that one's really good too. I still think I like Robotech the most. There's just so much because like there's that whole scene where it's like the one dude, one of my favorite characters with the blue hair, he like falls in love with the alien, and then they like get married to each other and they love each other, and it's like a whole Romeo Juliet situation that actually like starts to bring peace among, like the aliens that like because then they want to stay and they're like, well, we don't want to fight anymore, like we just want to live in peace, and like they start to live in peace among the people, but then like it just everything goes back eventually and it gets all bad again, but it's like for that moment there was peace among them and it was pretty cool, like, and they did a good job. It was just cool for that moment. Yeah, they had the peace. But yeah, so what was that now? Yeah, no, they are. So they were living among them. Yeah, like it was crazy because they were like helping with their farms and stuff when they were all like peaceful and stuff. I don't know. It was cool. But like the way that it went with the how they got married was because she chose to become like human sized. And there's a way for them to go, they can go back and forth, they can become human size, exactly, if they want to, like they have like that technology to make them human size, yeah, so like she chose to go human size, yeah, so that they can get married, and it was pretty crazy, because I'm pretty sure they even have a kid together, and that kid's like in the later generation, at least I think, I'm not positive, but like in the next like generation of like Robotech like story, because it gets crazy in the next story, it goes back to like the aliens attacking again, and like then it gets to where they take over Earth, and like and then it's like humans are living in fear, and it's like apocalyptic kind of stuff. It gets pretty extreme, but it's like interesting. It's realistic too, because I could see like us like fighting with them and then making peace with them somehow, and then maybe even people falling in love too with aliens. It's just. It wouldn't be hard, like, for that to happen if aliens were real. Which I'm sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm over here just fighting this thing. What is it? Oh, like the mangoes. Yeah, the movies are great. I've never like dived too into the show, but I watched a little bit on the YouTube. But yeah, I remember the first two movies. Like the prelude stuff was like crazy, and then I wanted to see what happens after that because like it was like where I wanted to see where he got the berserk armor because he didn't have the berserk armor in the beginning. So like, nice. Nice, yeah, I can see that. No, like, I was wondering if it did, and then, yeah, go ahead and tell me more about it, yeah. It's only a few things. Oh, yeah, spoilers, yeah, so, but it does look similar to the Berserk armors, yeah, and then, that's what I was thinking, cool. I guess I'll wait for now, because, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't even know how he got his, one eye. Was that from after the prelude? That was after what happened with Griffith, huh? So I do know how he lost one of his eyes. That was after the pre-lift, then. Yeah, the prelude, yeah. And that guy saved him and her. And only like one other teammate of his crew survived, I'm pretty sure. And everybody else on Guts' team just was killed in there. It was crazy. That was like the craziest part of the prelude when all that started happening. Yeah, he didn't actually go in there. Yeah, he stayed outside it the whole time. Yeah, they did. I do remember that. So wait, you did watch the Netflix movies or no? Or not Netflix movie, but they were on Netflix, but they're not made by Netflix. But you did watch the prelude movies, right? Or no? Yeah, so you seeing like how like, Griffith used to be good and stuff, and like, you know, turns evil. But that's like after he got tortured and stuff. But yeah, that happens in the show too. Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that part was pretty crazy. I think that's the only reason why he like turns evil is just because he was like tortured so much, and I think like at that point there was just no going back. Like he kind of just like had to do that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I think that was the only way for him to go back to being normal, or not normal because he's evil and crazy, but like because he was all messed up. Like even his tongue was cut out and like everything, like so he couldn't even talk. And then like he couldn't walk, you know, he couldn't use his hands, so it was like it was either for him to live the rest of his life like that or like, you know, make that crazy evil decision. But I don't know, yeah, at that point it's just like, yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think that's what he jumped out. He was trying to kill himself at first, and then he ends up using the necklace because he finds it somehow just laying there, I think, like in the water. Like the necklace finds its way back to him somehow because he loses it, and then like pretty sure he loses it when he first gets like captured and they start torturing him, and then somehow it makes its way back to him, like from the sewers to that stream where he fell out of the carriage and was like trying to kill himself. Yeah, where did he get it? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the preludes told me or not, but like, why does he have it? I don't know. Was it like an old lady that gave it to him or something? I don't know. I thought that was what it showed. Yeah. Almost reminds me of the item here in Elden Ring. I don't know. I might want to wait. I don't know. I don't know if it's like spoilerish. But yeah, I pretty much got everything now at Red Bank Castle. I think I got all the secrets now. Finally. But yeah, now you can go into that one area, and I don't know if you can summon me or not. But even if you can't, then yeah, I still want you to like do that fight. It's crazy. There's like they make it to where you don't have to just summon one like NPC, but you can like summon all those NPCs that were in that and that are in that area with you. Yeah, and then yeah, because you have all those NPCs already, and the only other NPC I was trying to show you is Patches. He was able to join for the fight too, but it was funny. Like I'll just tell you what happens right now. Like I'll wait actually until you start it, but yeah, no, that cutscene's interesting because it's like the whole time we're like not seeing any cutscenes really, and then out of nowhere it just shows the cutscene. It's like, let me tell you a story. It's kind of yeah, it's interesting. It's cool they did that. Okay, so I think I did everything done here. Yeah, I wanted there to be more. I wanted them to show us one with like how they showed it the trailer. Like they never showed us like a super high def like cinematic. You know, I don't know. Unless there's supposed to be one at the end of the game when you beat it. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so where are you at right now? Are you already going down the elevator? Yeah, when you get down to the bottom of the elevator and you see the portal, let me know. But yeah, it's like a whole desert almost. It's crazy. But it's like a beach. Yeah, it's cool. You'll see. And then as soon as you see yeah, travel to another location. And then as soon as you see any summons, like there'll be glowing summons on the ground, just hit them all, summon them all. Like, those are all the people that you seen back there. You know, like who we thought were gonna be contestants. Yeah, like yeah, all the people we thought they were gonna be contestants. Yeah. Yeah, you've already summoned all 3 of them. Yeah. I know. I wish I could watch. If you die, maybe you can set it up to where I can, but if not, that's fine. But yeah, no. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, and then try to summon them all. If you can summon them all, then it just gets really epic. It's like a war. It's super cool. You got like you and all those people like summoned. It's awesome. Like it was for me. It was an epic battle. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and once you get them all, like, literally everybody in there, like, and everybody summoned, it's like a huge war, and you guys are all running up the hill trying to get to Radon, and it's like, and then the funniest thing, Kane, I wanted to show you was Patches. So, like, it shows Patches at a summon, and as soon as you, like, get him, he's, like, on the team, he's all running up with you guys, and then if you look at the bottom, it says Patches is now returning to world. Like, as soon as you summoned him, he just, like, runs away like a coward. It's awesome. Because, like, it shows him, and then you think, oh, it's going to be an awesome battle, like, an awesome war. And it's, like, everybody, like, Pop Man, you know, Alexander the Pop Man, the other ghosts. Yeah. Yeah, and I could see it, too. Yeah, I guess I could stop it for now, and then you just remind me to start my stream up again after. Yeah, I'll stop it real quick. Will it stop my game too?